So I'm David Joyner. I'm the Executive Director of OMSCS and Online Education at Georgia Tech. So I run our online Masters of Science and Computer Science program, and many of the things that I do in my classes, at least, are suddenly becoming far more relevant to other classes. Things we've done historically that I think are particularly relevant to this current climate is that when you're teaching in person, you typically get in front of a classroom, 2 days a week, 3 days a week. They know that you care because you're present. And that can go away very quickly online. Online, you can be present every single day, reading everything they post, reading all their emails, reading everything. But if you don't do something visible, they never know you're there. We use Piazza constantly throughout our program. I probably spend more time on Piazza than any other website. It doesn't have to be, big systematic things. You don't have to answer every question yourself. Just do something on a daily basis. Endorse a student answer, post just a check-in to see how students are doing. The point is to let them know that you're there. In terms of fostering interaction, fostering kind of social community online that happens naturally in person, what happens interestingly in person is there's something that I think of as peripheral participation, which is I'm sitting in a classroom, I see 50 students around me, I know we're all here. I might never talk to them, but I know we're all in this together because I see you. That also goes away very quickly online. It can be a very isolating experience. In my classes, we have what I call mega threads, which are basically every Tuesday, for example, across my classes, we'll create a thread that's, hey, share any interesting AI articles or educational technology articles that you've come across. You wouldn't create a dedicated post just to say, hey, I found a cool article. But if you have something that's dedicated to, this is where we'd like you to share this kind of thing, students are more likely to do it. It leads to a little bit more interaction. It's expected. You're setting an expectation. You can do things that are a little bit more high effort as well. In a couple of my classes, we have Wednesday debates, which are basically, I'll throw out a debate topic. The point is that it creates a place for students to interact. And the other thing I suggest to faculty in this very strange time is to just reach out to students publicly and just create a safe space for them to share what's going on in their lives, to seek support. Students have things to say, but the social norms in a forum are very ill-formed and very uncertain. And so creating a space where we basically say, this is where you are allowed to say, oh my gosh, everything is going terribly and I'm struggling so much. This is the place where that's embraced and encouraged. I really feel like that's something that all classes should do at this time. Those are generally the things I think we've found work well in our program, that transition decently well to people who are making these rapid shifts online. For that, I always say, this is not the time to try and become a world-class online instructor. This is the time to keep it as simple as possible to get through the term. And there'll be time later to revisit and see what you would do if you had the resources available.